PDR coming at you here with a beautiful car. This is an 08 Maserati Pininfarina edition. I don't know even what model it is, but it's got a few dents on this door. So it's got this little one right here that I've been just checking access for. And then if we go down this door and look, some very, very slight ones there that you can't really see. A tiny one right there. We'll probably just knock out if we can get to. And then we've got these two right here that are pretty significant. And I guess it's tough to see once we get out into the sunlight with that. But they do have some brows that's got to come out, and some body work or some body line work that needs to be done. Those two still have scuffs that I need to buff out. This one did have a little scuff. And I've been checking access with clutch here, trying to get in, but I think I'm going to take Ratty and just go all the way down and try to come back up on it, and let's see if I have that leverage. Hence the ratcheting handle is nice. Saves me having to move my stuff around on that one now. Let's see. Staying on the outside of the window's edge, and I'm looking for, I know I'm not seeing anything yet either, but I gotta get my board right up on it, and let's see if I can even find that dent. Now guys, I'm basically just feeling the inside of the door here, and I'm gonna look. My tool should end up around right there. So if I can go down under that brace and then come back up, I see where my tool is. It's right underneath that dent. And can I go any higher? Oh gosh, I almost can, guys. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna side slide this tool down lower. This is kind of a weird little tip and trick. And it's deep under a brace, and I don't really want to use my J-hook because my J-hook goes directly back at me. But this one, I am right. Gosh, I'm still way too low. I'm still right down there. So I'm gonna pull it out, and what we're gonna end up doing is glue pulling this one. Let's move the board back a little bit so we can see it. Let's grab Hammy and Tappy real quick. And let's clean up that little high push that I made. If you guys noticed that, I made a little tiny high push right here. And I just want to clean that up before I move on. I'm even gonna get my line that I need for it. Okay, just to make that go away. That little push I made, it's still kind of there, but that's not our main focus. So, I will say this, guys, thanks all for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, we sure love it. What we're gonna try to do is do all of these on camera as much as possible. Obviously make some speedy clips. Let me try one more time to get on top of that brace. I'm gonna come way back with the guard, and I have a larger guard that if I need to use I can, but I just really like this old piece of plastic that I'm gonna see if I can sneak in, get on top of the brace. See, that's still underneath it. That's still kind of underneath it also. Yeah, there's just no way. I mean, I guess I could try my long J hook and maybe get in there, but I think what I'm gonna do is grab my glue gun, grab a gangrene, black plague tab, actually prep the surface. I know I just buffed it and I just sprayed myself in the face with alcohol. But there we go. And now let's grab this little spot of gangrene right in the center of that one. And of course I'm going to use the lifter on this. I'm going to Just always feel the feet before I put it on any car. I'm seeing that right here there's a little something, making sure it's wax and not a little piece of metal. Okay, there we go. Now that was moving pretty sufficiently. I like the way that moved. Pretty much voila for a good dent pull on the glue pulling. That was a real nice one. It left us with a perfect little crease. So what I'm gonna have to do now is, you guys probably won't have the visual. Oh, spill the coffee, the daily thing. We must spill the coffee every day, because that's what makes for a good day for me. 90% of my days are awesome, and I spill coffee on 90% of my days. So let us really baby this thing down, nice and easy. And it's maybe to the point that we're going to throw another little tiny glue tab on it. But it really came out nice with one pull. And even if that's all we can get out of it, and we can get these other two out real nice, that's what we're really going for. This was kind of an extra one. Obviously we want to do all the dents on the door as nice as we can, but we also want to have the time to do everything. So I'm going to make one more little tiny dead center pull, and just a minuscule amount of glue right on the front side of that, and almost instantly pull it. Nice little snap. And let's see what it did. I mean, for a little tiny dent, that first pull came out real nice. And now we're looking at 96% with a little tiny high spot. So if I get this high spot down and we get it to that 95, 98% mark, then we will be doing good. Got my little meditation music in the background. Yeah, that came out pretty nice for the first glue pull that we wanted. So guys, I think what we're gonna do is we can skip forward to some other dents, or because I mean, I'm pretty much just finishing this one before I move on to the rest of them, obviously, and then we will come back and show you some more, because we're gonna do one video on this whole door. Why would we separate it up? It might be a little bit longer of a video, but hey, it's a little bit more time that, you know, we're spending, and hopefully you guys spend watching the video. So we really appreciate everybody that clicks on it, and we'll come back in just a little bit after doing some speedy work, getting prepped up on these, and I'll probably come back in when we're already working on this one. This one's already looking pretty darn good for its what we can do with a little glue pulling. Once again, I might even grab my little, let's do it right now. Since this thing's already in here, let's grab the J-hook. And this is gonna go underneath the brace and come back up all the way to there. And it's gonna end up being, my handle is almost gonna be hitting the door, if it goes up there. It's kind of dicey. Hello world, we're back, and I think what we're gonna do, we got that one looking pretty darn good. I think what we're gonna do with these two is try the glue pulling method first. Actually, I haven't even gone for access yet. This is on tape checking access. Let's see what I can do. Get in here nice and easy, and just pick number one to see what kind of access we do have. So on the front dent, I'm basically in the center of it right now. Up on the top, I was gonna glue pull these, but I have such a nice access. I'm just gonna take this top dent out real quick. I wouldn't say real quick either. I'm gonna take my time with it. But you can see I'm just right here babying it out. And honestly, I was just checking access before I even start working on it. What I'm most likely gonna do is tap down some brows right around here, front edge and back, and loosen it up a little so that I can work that a little bit easier. And I removed my tools, so we'll come back to you. So sorry about the interruption there. We have a busy day. I'm just looking for the high lines, and there's not too many of them. It's kind of right here, pinched in the center. A little bit of a pinch down here on the bottom. Just kind of opens it up a little bit right here. Little pinch on the front edge. And since my glue is warm, this is where I do want to glue pull. Yeah, I'm really seeing the tension in that now that I'm looking for it. I'm going to take a crease tab and just put a half of a bead of glue down the center and put it right through that big crease. And as I'm lifting on it with the lifter, I'm going to also tap on it with the tap. This is a little bit of a let's see if I can do it kind of thing. I'm hoping I can. So, is it going to give me the room that I need? Let's see. I'm going to have to move wifey here for a minute. Take a look into this board. I was going to say as I'm pulling, I was going to tap, but I can't get it in there. I'm just going to give it a nice light pull and see how that worked. My lifter I always leave in a place where I know it's never touching the ground. I don't ever want those little feet to touch the ground. I'd say it moved it a little bit, but let's just try a real pull, which is grab a gangrene and drop it right into the center. And then we grab the slide hammer. And make sure to not snap our fingers. Say that moved it just a little bit. And then the rest of that, I'm just going to get in here and tool it out. I might even grab the heat gun and get it warm. Snap my fingers a little bit. But yeah, I'd say it moved it a little. Maybe enough for me to get in there and start working on it with number one. And honestly, what I want to do is take some Tessa tape and put it around number one and come in there and let me get that stuff set up, and we'll come back to you guys in just okay, guys. I just finished up this door. Well, I just finished up this job, and then I thought I'd come in for the end result and just show you what we're doing here. I really appreciate all the time that you spent watching this video. Let's see. Let's go to orange. Turn the white off. There we go. Both white and orange. You guys can see they came out real nice. There was a little dent down here that I also got out. There was one up around here. I know you won't even be able to see it, but it was a glue puller. We got that one out. This one, these were the two main ones. They came out super nice. This body line was real tough to rework. There was a little baby one right here. It's gone. And then this one up in the front. Oh, it looks like I still have a little scuff, but that's all that's left on that one. So, while I'm buffing this thing out, I will just outro the, oh, I'm Mr. Preparedness. Always have my stuff right next to me, right? No, I actually was putting my tools away. But I'll just say this, guys. I sure appreciate all the brand new subs that we've had and all the ones that have stuck with us for these first few years and trying times. We're only going to get better with the content. And so, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Maybe show us, share us on your social medias and, you know, Twitter, Instagram, all that. I think we have all of those. Wifey takes care of most of it. But if you leave a comment down in the bottom, I'll sure reply to it. Other than that, I will just say the thing. Hey guys, God bless, peace on earth, and this has been PDR, and I'm out.